Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will solve the top 50 OPP MCQ asked in placements exams like TCS, Capgemini, Infosys, Accenture and interviews. I won't just tell you the answer, I will explain every concept in very simple language with example. If you are beginner, so this video is for you. So let's get started. So start with my first question. What does OOPS stand for? This stands for Object Oriented Programming. And what is OOPS? OOPS is a programming style where everything revolves around objects. Instead of writing only functions, we create classes, then make objects from those classes. Moving to question number second, which features binds data and methods together? Options are inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction. So correct answer is encapsulation. Encapsulation क्या करता है? डेटा और मेथड को एक वन यूनिट में कंबाइन करता है. We hide our data using private variables and allow access using methods. Which OOPS principle hides implementation details? Options are inheritance, encapsulation, abstraction, polymorphism. So correct answer is abstraction. Abstraction means show only important thing, hide unnecessary details. For example, you have mobile phone and you click the camera button. Do you know how many millions of lines code work? You know only use of the features. That is abstraction. Moving to question number next. Which concept allows one class to acquire another class property? Options are encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, overloading. So correct answer is inheritance. Inheritance allows us to child class inherit the properties of parent class. Moving to the question number 5th, runtime polymorphism is achieved using options are function overloading, operator overloading, math overloading, constructor. So correct answer is method overriding. Decision happens while program is running. What do you mean by runtime polymorphism? It means decision happen while program is running. Moving to the next question, compile time polymorphism is achieved. Options are method overloading, method overriding, inheritance, abstraction. So correct answer is method overloading. In this we have same method name but we have different parameters. Moving to question number 7. Which keyword is used to create an object in Java? Options are class, object, new, create. So correct answer is new. Whenever we create an object, new allocates memory in heap. Without new, object cannot be created. Question number 8. Which is not an OOPS principle? Options are encapsulation, polymorphism, compilation, abstraction. So correct answer is compilation. We know that there are only four major pillars, that is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. Anything else is not an OOPS principle. Which class is called parent class? Options are child class, superclass, derived class, nested class. So correct answer is superclass. Question number 10. Which class inherits another class? Options are base class, parent class, derived class, static class. So we know that in inheritance, child class is going to inherit the properties from parent class, and what we can call the child class as a derived class. So correct answer is derived class. Moving to question number 11. Which access modifier gives access only inside the class? So options are public, protected, private, default. So correct answer is private. Private class accessible only inside the same class, and it is most restrictive class. Question 12. Which constructor has no parameters? Options are copy constructor, parameterized constructor, default constructor, static constructor. So correct answer is default constructor. In default constructor, uh, uh, there is no any parameter given by the user. It is uh, it is just when we not declare any type of, so it is automatically called as default constructor. Moving to next question. Constructor are mainly used to, options are destroy object, initialize objects, print output, and fourth is create methods. So correct answer is initialize objects. The purpose of constructor is to initialize object, and it is the same name as the class name, and constructor don't have any return type value. Which keyword refers to current objects? Options are self, current, this, super. So correct answer is this. Moving to question number 5th. Which keyword refers to parent class? Options are this, parent, super, extend. So correct answer is super. Which OOPS concept improves code usability? Options are abstraction, inheritance, encapsulation, interface. So correct answer is inheritance. In inheritance, child class going to inherit the properties from parent class, but cha- when child going to inherit the properties, so through extend keyword we can the properties are inherited, but we don't have to write the same code again and again in the child class. Through this improves the Code reusability. Which relationship represent inheritance? It is a relationship represented by inheritance. Moving to question number 18. Which relationship represent composition? Is a, has a, inherits, extend. So correct answer is has a. Is a represent relationship represent in a inheritance. In composition we have has a relationship. Moving to question number 19. Which class cannot be inherited? Options are public class, static class, final class, abstract class. So correct answer is final class. Final class cannot be inherited. Which method cannot be overridden? Options are public, protected, final method, abstract method. So correct answer is final method. Which keyword prevents inheritance? Options are stop, final, private, static. So correct answer is final. An abstract class, options are can be initiated, cannot be initiated, has only constructor, has only variables. So correct answer is cannot be initiated. Abstract class cannot be initiated. Moving to question number 23. Abstract methods. Options are have implementation, have no implementation, are static, are private. So abstract class have no implementation. Correct answer is B. Multiple inheritance in Java is achieved using options are classes, interfaces, constructor, objects. So correct answer is interfaces. Through classes it is not possible because of the ambiguity problem that is called Damon problem. An interface contains options are constructor, only implemented methods, abstract methods, primarily main methods only. So correct answer is an interface contains abstract methods. Which keyword is used for inheritance? Options are implements, extend, inherit, super. So correct answer is extends. Which keyword implements an interface? Options are extend, implements, inherit, interface. So correct answer is implements. Object is an instance of class. And class is logical entity, object is real world entity. Which memory stores object? Options are stack, heap, cache, register. So correct answer is heap. Which memory stores local variable? Heap, stack, ROM, disk. So correct answer is B, stack. Stack is going to be store local variable. Which method is called automatically during object creation? When we going to create object, so which method is automatically called? That is constructor. And we know the properties of constructor that during object creation it is automatically called. We need not to call constructor. Which is not a constructor property? Options are same name as the class name, no return type, can return int, initialize object. So we know that the properties of constructor is it is the same name as the class name, it has no return type, and when initializes object, so correct answer is can return int. Which keyword makes member common to all objects? Options are final, static, public, private. So correct answer is static. Which concept allows one interface to have many implementation? Options are inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, constructor. So correct answer is polymorphism. In polymorphism, there is one thing behave differently in different situations. Moving to next question. Which concept reduces complexity? Options are abstraction, overloading, constructor, destructor. So correct answer is abstraction. Abstraction means showing only essential features and hiding implementation details from the user. So correct answer is abstraction. Method overriding requires. Options are same method signature, different return type only, different class name, and the static method. So correct answer is different return type for method overloading, but for method overriding we have same method signature. So never get confused in method overloading and method overriding. In method overloading we have different return type, for method overriding same method signature. Moving to question number 37. Method overloading requires. Options are same parameter, different parameter list, different class, different object. So correct answer is different parameter list. 38 number question. Which cannot be overloaded? Options are constructor, methods, operators, none of these. So correct answer is none of this. Which keyword is used to define an interface? Options are class, interface, implements, extend. So correct answer is interface. Which OOPS feature provides security? Options are encapsulation, overloading, constructor, interface. So correct answer is encapsulation. So in encapsulation we are wrap the data member and member function into a single unit and restrict the access using access modifier. Moving to question number 41. Dynamic method dispatch is related to. Options are overloading, overriding, constructor, destructor. So correct answer is overriding. Which method execute first? Options are main, constructor, finalize, display. So correct answer is constructor. Which of this is not an access modifier? Options are public, private, protected, friendly. So friendly is not. Public and private and default, there are four access modifier, and friendly is not. Encapsulation is achieved by. Options are using private variables and public getter setters, using inheritance, using interface, using constructors. So correct answer is private variables and public getter setter. Moving to next question. Which OOPS principle allows one method to behave differently? Options are encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, and constructor. So correct answer is Polymorphism. In polymorphism, the one method behave differently, different properties. In 46, which type of inheritance is not supported directly by Java classes? So there is only one, that is multiple inheritance, because of the daemon problem. Which class is the root class of the Java? Options are main, system, object, class. So correct answer is object is the root class of the Java. Which is the true about an abstract class? Can have abstract and concrete methods. Can have only abstract methods. Cannot have constructor. Cannot have variable. So correct answer is can have abstract and concrete methods in abstract class. Moving to question number 49, which is true about interfaces? Can have default methods, can have constructor, can have private constructor, can be initiated. So correct answer is can have default methods. Which of the following is best describe oops? So options are programming using functions only, programming using objects and classes, programming of using procedures, programming without classes. So it is not possible that without classes, and programming using function in procedure programming, not in oops. So correct answer is B, programming using objects and classes. So that's it for the day. Thank you everyone for watching the video. If you find it so, please